Alright guys, so we have our injury report starting off for the week. Keep in mind that the injury report this week goes Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Normally it goes Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, but of course we play on Saturday. This is our last Saturday game of the year. Which, I'll be honest, okay? I kind of do like Saturdays. I don't know why. I just kind of like playing on Saturdays a little bit, but this is our last of the year, so after this game, we're never going to be playing on Saturday again this year, unless we play in the playoffs, right? Obviously, playoffs potentially, but the game versus the Chiefs is Sunday, 4:25. That's going to be on New Year's Eve, and then Week 18 is 1 o'clock against the Brownies. So, and that's in Cincinnati. So there's no more Saturday games after this. Usually Tuesday is just a walkthrough. Wednesdays, full-on process, 100%. Thursday is also, but Thursday usually dictates whether or not a player will play or not. Let's talk about the injury report. So Jamar Chase has a shoulder injury. We talked about this yesterday. Separated shoulder. Zach Taylor has not 100% said he's not going to play this upcoming week. Now, obviously, they're going to do that because they don't want to give the Steelers a competitive advantage and tell them, hey, listen, he's not playing. But at the same time, it's potentially he doesn't play, potential he does play. Most likely he's not going to play, okay? He's not ruled out, but he's expected to miss this week. I have to say this because this is Jamar Chase. And knowing how Jamar Chase is, never, ever, ever count him out when not playing. I don't know why, but even if everything is against the idea of him playing, that man potentially could still suit up on Sunday and play. But my guess is he will not be in this game on Sunday. Chase Brown has a sternum injury. So he had the hamstring injury, which obviously took him out for a little bit of time. And then he comes back, has the hamstring injury, back-to-back weeks. Looks like the hamstring injury might have gotten a little bit better. And now he has a sternum injury. So, man, he cannot stay healthy right now, can he, bro? He is, he was a limited participant in process today. And again, like I said, we need him 100%, man. We need him healthy, especially for this playoff run. Half of our offense right now is the running back core between Joe Mixon, Chase Brown, a tiny bit of Travion Williams. Like, we need Chase Brown healthy. So, seeing him now even more injured, okay. Hopefully, he is able to play this weekend. Hopefully, he's able to continue to progress in a positive way here. I don't think it's going to be a huge injury here. But, again, even the smaller injuries, the thing is, right, and this is how I kind of feel about this, right? If he would have played the whole entire season, this injury, I'd be like, come on, man. It's week 16. This happens. It's football. When you play 16 weeks, you're going to be banged up by the end of the year. But he missed like half the season because of injury. And then also he missed a lot of time because we didn't utilize him. We didn't give him any snaps, right? He wasn't even getting on the field. So he's only played this season, really, if you think about it, for the last, 3 or 4 weeks. So sucks to see that he's banged up yet again, but it is what it is. Alex Kappa, knee/ankle injury. Limited participant in practice on Tuesday. We saw him get hurt last week, and he came back in that game, so hopefully he is okay. Cam Sample has a knee injury, which really sucks because DJ Reader is out for the season now. So we need as many guys on that defensive line as possible. So that definitely sucks. Joe Bacci, who missed last week's game with a oblique injury, he is a full participant in process. Right forearm injury for Jake Browning, full participant in process. And Jackson Carman, who actually was out last week, I believe, if I am correct, has an illness, and he's full participant in process. Now, this is kind of scares the crap out of me because I feel like whenever one player gets an illness, multiple players get illnesses. They share the same locker room, same practice field, and it kind of spreads like wildfire. So I'm hoping this is not something that can spread very well and be a problem in that context. Kenny Pickett, ankle injury, limited participant in practice on Tuesday. Now, Mason Rudolph has been announced the starting quarterback for this upcoming week. most likely Kenny Pickett will not be playing this week versus us. And based on his estimated return timeline, he's expected to return, not this week, but I believe next week. Actually, wait, what day is our game? Ooh. This interests me because his estimated return timeline we looked at earlier, I believe, if I am correct, was the 23rd. Might be the 30th, but we'll have to wait and see. I'm going to guess that they don't roll him out there this week, and they wait until next week, obviously after this game. But that's definitely interesting, something to take an eye on, and I'll keep you guys updated on that context. Because if he is able to go for this weekend, will they go with him, or will they go with Mason Rudolph? Okay. Again, Mason Rudolph has been already called the starter for this upcoming game, but it's not unlikely if the actual starting quarterback can go, for them to go back to the starting quarterback. If I'm the Steelers here, I'd probably still go with Mason Rudolph. And it's not because I'm saying that because I'm biased and I want the Bengals to win. The reason why I say that is because if you put out Kenny Pickett out there after being out for a little bit of time with his ankle injury, and one bad hit, especially because he's not going to be 100% if he does play this weekend, he's not going to be, then chances are you could have him get hurt for even more time. And if he is your franchise quarterback and you're trying to build this team around him, which honestly, after they filed Matt Canada, it's very clear, I think that's what they're trying to do, you can't risk having him, get hurt even more. Especially with the fact that right now the Steelers, their season's kind of going downhill. So, especially after losing to two teams that absolutely sucked, I honestly don't think it's the best idea for them to even play him this weekend. Trenton Thompson, the defensive back, has a neck injury, did not participate in practice on Tuesday. Najee Harris has a knee injury, did not participate in practice on Tuesday. Elijah Riley, another cornerback on the roster, has an ankle injury, limited practice. Mika Fitzpatrick's already been ruled out for this upcoming game versus us. Isaac, offensive guard, shoulder injury. Broderick Jones, offensive tackle, ankle injury, limited participant in practice. Pat Freiermuth, our nemesis at this point, knee injury, limited participant in practice. And Cam Haywood, who's in concussion protocol, was a limited participant in practice. So, couple guys here, definitely we're going to monitor and see, what's going on for the foreseeable future here. But again, like I said before, I'm more interested to see, the Kenny Pickett news and how that progresses. Again, like I said, I'm fully expecting Kenny Pickett to, not play this weekend. I did not see if he's technically ruled out yet. I don't think he's technically ruled out yet. Let me see if he's technically ruled out yet. They plan to start him, but Kenny Pickett may return. You really earn your paycheck, Mason Rudolph. Yeah, so it looks like he could technically play. It's our intention, as we sit here today, to give Mason Rudolph an opportunity to start. Tomlin said on his Monday press conference, he's a veteran guy. He's a backup, but he's also a veteran. He's been in our program a long time. He's here for those reasons. We have a great deal of comfort with him. Mitch Trubisky started, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so it looks like they're going with 100% Mason Rudolph. But again, it's very possible that they activate Kenny Pickett for this game. And if, they're losing by a lot, let's say they get down 28-0. See, the thing about Steelers, right? I might hate the Squealers, and I might just not respect them at all in certain categories. But one thing you have to respect about the Steelers is they are good. They're a well-run organization, meaning they don't make stupid decisions like play a quarterback when he's already hurt and not 100% and really set yourself up for failure. That's something the Steelers do not do. So even though I don't like the team and I, to a point, hate the team, I will say I do not believe that they would put a guy out there when he's coming off ankle injury after all these weeks. I feel like they're going to put him out there. They're going to put him out there when he's 100% healthy. Because even if you put him out there this week, right? And let's say you was like, hey, listen, we got to start Kenny Pickett. We got to beat the Bengals, whatever. And he gets hurt for the season. Then where you at then? You're in the same spot you were before. And the only difference is, what if you started Mason Rudolph and then you beat us with Mason Rudolph? Then you're like, wow, we could have had Mason Rudolph and we lost. So, yeah. So, in the end, again, like I said, I'm not expecting them to start Kenny Pickett. He might be there as an active piece, and that's pretty much that. But I'm expecting it to be Mason Rudolph. He was already named the starter. There shouldn't be any issues outside of that. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next one.